Well, over the last almost 17 months, Aisha, we followed their journey from Kuala Lumpur here to Beijing. We've seen those raw displays of emotion, these outbursts, because people were so frustrated that they weren't getting information, they weren't getting accurate information, they weren't getting timely information from the authorities, from Malaysian Airlines, from the Chinese government here in Beijing. And that frustration is still felt very acutely here right now. They're not hearing about anything through official channels. They're not being notified before the press is being notified. They're finding out about this by watching the news and reading reports online. So the families are telling us, of course, they're skeptical. They still haven't seen any physical proof of the plane. They want their assistance center reopened here in Beijing. They want that. They want hotel rooms if they want to come here to Beijing and be together to support each other. They want the psychologists that were available to give them counseling and assistance, because they feel like they've just been kind of cast aside, forgotten about, and they're having to go through this, they feel, all alone, Aisha.
And Will, bearing in mind what they say is the slow flow of information to them, any talk of some of them going back to Kuala Lumpur maybe so that they can be closer to the source of the information?
We have been asking if family members have any desire to get on a plane, and as of just a few hours ago, because people are still they've been awake and communicating with each other on the messaging app WeChat, which is really popular here in China. They don't have any plans to fly anywhere just yet, because they still want official confirmation that this is in fact a piece of the wing from Flight 370, and then even if that is the case, there's still skepticism that the plane didn't perhaps make a crash landing somewhere and that there might still be survivors. It's hard for you and I to understand, but a lot of these family members, because there hasn't seen any proof, they haven't seen any remains, they're still holding on to this small shred of hope that perhaps out there somewhere the people who they love are still alive, and they feel like if they were to acknowledge that they in fact died in a crash, that they'd be somehow doing a disservice to the people that they love. That kind of limbo that they're in is, I think, what is the most painful part of this, and they're still feeling it so strongly, even now, more than 500 days on.